Okay, did I actually expect that to work? Absolutely not. But did that give me an excuse to make a bunch of footage for an intro? It definitely did. Did it also give me the excuse to build a Windows XP machine? Yes, it did. So honestly, let's get going here. I'm gonna go get a computer out of the basement graveyard computer area thing I got going on, and let's just get going. Alright, we went with a Dell Inspiron 530. I actually swapped out the CPU quite some time ago, and now it's an Intel Core 2 Duo E8400. It's sitting at 3 gigahertz, which is pretty awesome. I'm not really sure what the specs of the last XP machines to ever be built would have been, but I don't know if this is something that it would have been. If it is, leave it in the comments. If it's not, leave it in the comments. But honestly, it is sitting at 3 gigahertz at 3.12 gig of RAM, which that works for me. All of these games are going to have something like a minimum requirement of Windows 98 or Windows 2000, I think. Hitman Blood Money, yep, here it is. Recommended system specs: Windows 2000, Microsoft Windows XP with admin rights required, Pentium 4, 2.4 gigahertz, or Athlon XP 64-bit equivalent. So, honestly, this will be quite enough, and I wonder if it's actually going to run. We did, as you saw, go with the GTX 770. It's the 2 gigabyte edition. I do have a GTX 680 4 gig edition around here, but I didn't know how the limitations of physical system RAM versus GPU RAM, GDDR, worked together, so I didn't want to push it, so I went ahead and just did the 770 at 2 gig. It is the Superclock edition from EVGA, as you saw, and it comes with the free backplate, so of course I'm going to use that one over the one that you saw also in the closet. I can't do SLI with this, so I'm not even going to try, but of course if that was an option I would totally do it, because there's no way an XP machine would have had dual GTX 770s. That's just absurd. But let's go ahead and get something installed here. Let's see what happens, because honestly, I don't even know what's going to happen. So let's start with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and it's a DVD. I made sure that I had an optical disc reader as well. There we go. Oh, that's right. So I did some testing with Need for Speed. I wanted to make sure the drive worked. So, but I haven't tried to install it yet, so there's still a glimmer of hope that this will be a complete failure. Man, I do not miss having to put discs away, though. I really, really don't. But it was all part of its charm, I guess you could call it. And I don't know if you can hear that, but that is one of the loudest drives ever. Alright, so let me cancel out of the system properties here, and we're just going to install it. Let's see what happens. This definitely is as bad as waiting for a game to download. Oh, here it goes. I wonder how upset it'll be at 1920 by 1200. It's probably gonna be pissed. Like, I'm not even grabbing any of the rails or anything. It's just not even doing anything. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, I had no idea what was going on in that game because first off, I couldn't remember any of the controls, but I need to learn that game again, which is actually really cool. So I may have forgotten how to completely play a game. That's pretty neat. So let's go ahead and try Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, or Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, or however you want to say it. And let's go ahead and get this thing installed. That drive is so loud. I don't know if you can hear that. Ooh. That was a really different Electronic Arts. I don't know if you guys heard that. With the over-compressed video here. It's all interlaced. The entire thing is interlaced. It's the lines are so big you can just see them. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh my. Poser. I should just keep that. And I just broke it. All I wanted to do was see what audio mode meant. And apparently I broke it. And I can't even Alt F4 out of it. Ooh. I apparently can... there we go. Ugh. What car do I want? Oh, here it is. Aston Martin DB7. Man, I remember how long it used to take the machine I was using to do that. Oh man, that's crazy. Just to switch cars, it was, yeah, like that would not be as instantaneous as it is. That's crazy. Like, no, this is bringing back a lot of memories. This is really cool. But I remember this one having really, really sloppy steering, I think. And the same with the BMW, but I don't think I have the BMW yet. No, I do not have the BMW. Plus, I'm not in a career. I'm just doing a single race. So let me pick something. I'm so indecisive. Let's do the Jaguar XK8. Sounds good. Ooh, let's do the blue and Antigua. All right. All right. So I'm gonna have opponent C-Class cars, and I'm in a C-Class car. I just have my keyboard here, and I have no idea what anything is. Left, right, up, down. Oh, they didn't even use WASD yet. It's steer, right, left, accelerate, brake. So it's right, left, up, down, and space. So I'm doing this opposite of what I'm used to for things like My Summer Car and Grand Theft Auto 5, things like that. Just any Mafia, whatever else I've played on my stream. Shift up, down. No, I'm not using any of those. Camera view is always good to know. I don't really need to look behind. Oh, if I was a cop, I could do a spike strip or lights. Yay. But I'm not, so let's see how this goes. I don't remember what I used to run my games at when I had this game. I'm 100% not sure. Oh lord. Oh, I was trying Wasted still. Oops. Top speed 137. Top speeds of everybody else is like 120, 112. I guess I chose the fast one. I still couldn't win. Alright, on to the next game, and I'm going to go ahead and move this camera a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. So, Need for Speed, high stakes, I think may have been like Need for Speed 4, 1999. Electronic Arts, so yeah, it's going to be right at the tail end there of the 1990s, and this one is actually 2006, and I guess this does need Windows XP or 2000, so I guess this is our tester. So if I remember correctly, I don't know if I had a system that ran this. Ran it well, I mean. Don't want to get demonetized. Oh. Alright, so I went ahead and got the distributable, I can't say that word. Anyway, let's see if that worked. Of course it didn't. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and work on it some more and see if I can get it running. If anybody does want to see it working or anything, go ahead and leave a comment below and I can make a quick video of that. But one thing I do want you to comment about is, what were your favorite old games? Like for me, there are definitely some old PC games that I really like. Of course, Wolfenstein 3D, the original Doom, of course. There are just tons of games out there that really won't run without either an emulator or being ported into the new systems like Steam and things like that. So leave a comment below. I want to know what your favorite old games are. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of content, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. If you don't, leave me a thumbs down. It doesn't matter anyway. But if you do like it, go ahead and hit subscribe and hit the little bell so you can see when I send a new video out to everybody. So thank you so much for watching.